Fred here, welcome back to the Gear Obsession channel. In this episode we will be taking a look at two really cool products from CigaBuy. Now you're probably thinking, what's so cool about a 650 milliamp Eagle style battery? Or just another plastic tank? Well, when they asked me to pick out some products to review, I pick out something different that very few people have shown here on YouTube. And I thought it'd be really cool to show you a battery that not only lights up here, but if you press the button 5 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it goes into a different mode. You could use it as a flashlight. Ain't that cool? So, if you're a person that likes to be prepared and you're also into vaping, you could have both in one. Very cheap too. This only costs $6.91. That's it. Okay, let's put it back in e-cig mode, and you can see after 5 times it blinks a couple times, lets you know that it changed modes. By the way, when you are in battery mode or flashlight mode, it's not going to fire your tank, just in case you were wondering. It diverts the power from the 510 Ego thread on the top to the light on the bottom. So it does one or the other. You can't vape and have a headlight at the same time. And you don't want to do that, because you don't want to be using it as a flashlight and burning up your atomizer here, or whatever you have attached. Now, what's special about this tank is it lights up. So let's go ahead and fill this up and take a close look and try it out. So what's amazing is that this whole setup is less than $10. Now the battery here that we just looked at, for $6.91, you could get this in gray, black, or white. And pretty solid, no problems. It has a lot of weight to it, which is nice. You know, I know there's some where they put substandard batteries in them, and then you could tell by the weight. The tank, here it is. You know, it's a cheap tank. It only ran about $3.04, but and you just pull this off. It's an inexpensive tank, but it lights up. You know, so like, let's say you're in a club and you want to look cool, you know, or just, you know, just conversation piece or anything. It's just a cheap tank. You know, it's disposable. You can't change the atomizer in there. It's just you know, you use it till it burns up. Okay, so I'm going to try some Smurf's blood in here. This soda has a berry kind of taste. You fill it like any other tank. So we'll go ahead and fill this up. When filling this tank, you have to exercise a little bit of patience, because you can see right there you have 2 small holes, and if your juice is very thick, it's going to take a while for it to go through those 2 holes and down to the tank. It's just the nature of the design. Here's your drip tip portion. It has a little plastic rubbery kind of thing, and it just holds in pretty tight, pretty good. So we're going to go ahead and put this on. Now this whole setup here costs $10. Now I want to make it look cool. I just happen to have a wide assortment of these beauty rings, all kinds of different shapes and sizes. I'm just going to throw this in so it looks pretty, and then put this together like so. I'll go ahead and just adjust that up. This way we sort of have a fluid looking design here. So let's see what that looks like. Ain't that cool? This is pink. It's almost like a purplish. I might have to find some place where it looks cooler. We got to find a dark room in here, and we'll do that in a moment. But let's go ahead and make sure everything works good. Okay, looking at this tank, I believe this is a top feed. So when you have the top feed tanks, you might have to do that tip if you are vaping on it really hard. I also noticed when you're in the e-cig mode, not the flashlight mode on the battery, it not only is blue here, but it's also blue on the tip. So looks really, really cool. So let's go ahead and try this out. Works really good. Yum, Smurf's blood. So let's go ahead and see how this looks in the dark. So I'm going to go ahead and take a vape on here, and you can see how it looks. Okay, so that looks pretty cool. Now we could also put this in flashlight mode. Again, you just click it 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can see it does its little indicator that it's a flashlight. And we'll go ahead and turn this out again. And you can see we have a flashlight. You know, it's just a couple lumens. And it's pushed the capability of the camera right here. As a matter of fact, it's sort of, you know, looking here, it's making everything look blue, even though it's a white LED flashlight. But it's just a couple lumens, but it will definitely help you in an emergency or be able to find your keys in the dark or things like that. Now I'm going to go ahead and put it in regular mode again, clicking it 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Does its little dance, and now we can vape in the dark again. Really, really cool. I like it a lot. Inexpensive stuff here. It's nothing groundbreaking, nothing... It just lights up. I like things that have lights on them. I think it's pretty cool. The battery is very solid. There's you know, there's no loose button or anything shaking or anything. It's a good solid 650 milliamp hour battery. And the tank, it's a cheap tank. You know, it's disposable, cheap, but it has a light. It's just a hair over $3. And actually the tip right there, I kind of like that tip. It's sort of like a tip like you would find on some of those cigars. Really comfortable tip. I like it a lot. You could even grab it with your teeth, which I kind of like. I don't think you could do that with the battery because of the weight. Actually, you can. So I'm going to go ahead and put the links below to these products. Really cool, really cheap. It would make a neat novelty kind of gift. Nice stocking stuffer for the holidays that's coming up. It also looked pretty cool while walking around the dark at Halloween, but I don't know if you'll get it shipped from China by then, so maybe I should have done this a little bit quicker, so I apologize. But you can get it for the holidays as an inexpensive stocking stuffer. It's pretty cool. Alright, well, thank you very much for joining me here at the Gear Obsession channel. If I hadn't mentioned, I'll go ahead and put the links below to these products just in case you're interested, just to make your life easier. Okay, again, thank you very much for joining us here at the Gear Obsession channel. I really appreciate every friend, viewer, subscriber, and especially you. And I hope you have a great evening. Take care.